Hello Linksers, it's Dark, Links 108, welcome back to the Golf Club 2019 Swansong. We are at the Pelikila Golf Club. It's another Hawaii course, I think. I don't want to change courses. Let me add sorting, conditions. I did change how one of my character looks like again. This will be the last time I'll be changing it. So, yeah. And we're going to start at dawn. So, gold tees, pin 4 is the challenge pins, because of course it is. This is one of the least played official courses. So, plus 17. I don't know what happened here, but yeah. Yeah. Pin 1, pin 1. And then pin number 3. But yeah, this is the full team again. I think this is the last course that I'll be having a full team of ghosts here. So here we go. Let's see what happens.
Hello there. Welcome to the golf club. My name's John. Today we are playing at the Pelikila Golf Club.
Pelikila.
This is a beaut,
okay.
And I can't wait to see what you can do. Let's go.
It's Pelikila. Okay. Yeah. So this is very sketchy because if I go, I can't cut left at any point. So I'd rather hit right a bit. That was probably a bit too much right, but there we go. No, I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay. So that's good.
Very nice. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
Yep. Way. Yeah, I don't think this will be too bad.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay. Bonk. So my ball's here. I don't know why these balls are more shiny than mine. Huh.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Hell yeah, definitely tournament stuff. And for some reason, this is a 3 wood.
And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin.
Don't think I changed the club here. And that's with the wind not helping. And that club should have been changed because it went into the sand trap. Eh boy. Okay. Okay.
All right, from here we are sitting well above the green. You might need to have a little less club.
Yes, I got a 5 iron now. Yeah, looks like my club selection is 2 wood, 1 iron, 5 hybrid, 4 iron. This club selection is going to be interesting. It won't be the last time I'll be changing my clubs. I think this is the second to last time I'll be changing them. But this is the first time I've only had a single wood. I have two, yeah. It's mostly irons I have. I'm going to use a 6 iron, by the way. So here we go.
I hope this bites.
Because I don't have a 7 iron, and that's probably what I would actually need. But, yeah, there we go. 6 iron has worked.
On the green with some work to do.
Okay. No, not there. That was interesting. I think I got plugged into the sand, but went into the rough.
And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here.
118 feet is what it looks like. The speed, so that's not too bad. Also, that was way too much speed. And that went all the way over there. Yeah.
All right, here we go for the birdie.
25 feet going right to left. And I should probably aim out here. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
That's a good start.
Long putt for this guy. Let's see what happens.
Very good start indeed. Very good start indeed. Then that ended, and that one missed. Well, there we go, yeah.
And from here, he's looking at 23 feet to the cup.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
And here he goes.
Why is it back up
Putting
there?
for par here. And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey.
Bogey, so we've missed a second time.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And he's setting up for a bogey putt here.
And there we go.
Starting your round off with the birdie. Bold maneuver.
Now, here's the whole yardages. Hole 2 is a very short par 3. Very short. Then we have a long par 4 on the 5th. A short par 5 immediately after that. Another short par 3. Then we have on the back 9 a long par 4 here. Almost 500 yards. Yeah, so this will be interesting to say the least.
Okay, hole number 2. Let's see what you can
Hole
do here.
2. Really, the difference here is that, and the main gimmick about this hole is that you have to just change your club. I think I need a pitch here. I'm going to use a 6-iron pitch and see if that's going to work. That's a bit much. That's a bit too much. Okay. Now, I don't want a lob wedge, but I guess the best thing is... Actually, I might need a lob wedge. No, wait. See, I'm confusing on... 6-iron did 104 yards with a pitch. This is 106. This would be 93. Okay, here's what I do. Sand wedge. Very high loft.
Something weird in that swing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit too much loft. It went into... It bounced into a sand trap.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Okay. That was like an 80% hit on this club, which is going there. Okay.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, everybody ends up here sometimes. Take this as a learning opportunity.
That's a bit too much, but that's fine.
All right, you're on the green. That is awesome stuff. This is sheer insanity. How
Yeah, there
how
he
is he going to
goes.
do this?
Way, that's too much.
Let's
It's
just
too
wait
much
and find
power.
out.
Actually, not really. Wow, it just stopped.
And he's setting up with a long putt here. And this is his attempt at birdie.
Okay.
See if we can save par here. That would be nice.
Well, let's be fair. This should be rather decent. So there we go. What? It went just a bit off. What
Here's
was that?
his 6-foot putt.
I was so confident I was going to go in the hole that I
And
didn't
here
think
we
it would
go.
actually
He's
not go
putting
in
for
the
the
hole.
par.
I'm like, what on earth?
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
Not ideal.
Okay, setting up for the bogey. And a decent little putt to end this one. All right, and your adjusted score is 1 over par after that one.
That's the exact opposite of what I wanted. There we go. I'll turn this off for a second. Okay, there we go. Okay.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Wait. Going up from... Oh, wow. The camera actually almost went up to see it. Bonk. There we go.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Basically the exact same camera we just saw. Right there. That one went... This one went 300 and something yards. 309.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
Yeah. Can aim it that way. Here we go.
I think this looks pretty safe.
Okay. That went the furthest of all of them, of all of us. 321 yards.
And he will set up here around 140 to the pin.
Messed up the club, evidently. Blech. Heavy rough. Oh boy. That's going. That's also heading to the sand trap, right next to the other ball. Okay. Well. Oh wow. Insane bounce. But at least made it on the green. And then this is wow. This is not ideal, is it?
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
Well, I say that, but it got a good bounce. It's on the green.
Oh, I'm actually glad I was wrong there. Ended up on the green. I like it.
And I plugged on the sand. Wow. Okay. There we go. I guess that one's fine. This is about the exact same. Look at this. Basically the same shot too. But that one went better.
Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long. All right, 14 feet to the hole.
When I say this should be fine, but the last time I changed it and it ended up going missing it, so I'm gonna go this way.
Ooh.
Okay.
11 feet to the cup for him.
I mean, to be fair, it was going a bit left to right, and then went a bit right to left. So, very not ideal.
Sinking this next putt will be for his par. He's got about a 3-footer here. All right, let's check the scorecard here. And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
Also, alternating 2, 4, 6, 8, and then it gets a bit weird in the back nine. There we go. Hole 4. Here we go. Oh, looks like I'm going for it. Okay, that's gonna make things interesting. I hear water. Oh, that was exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Okay.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Now this one I'd probably do the same thing, and then it would actually stop. So, because of the wind. So yeah. Bonk. Yeah, that's what I want to try to do. And if I can't do that, I want this tree to stop it.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Yeah. Basically either that or my previous shot before this one is what I want to try to do here.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
Because it wants me to go here. This is not... I mean, this is stupid dog leg left. I want to go this way. But I'm going to do a bit of a draw. Here we go.
And look at this. Just striped it off the tee.
That was a bit... Okay, that was not what I wanted. Ugh.
All right, let's move on. Let's get out of Mulch Town and
Mulch Town.
Short Grass Town. How's that sound?
Yeah, honestly, I don't go in the mulch often. Like, I don't hear him say this stuff that often. Also, I don't think a 9-iron pitch is gonna work here. I'm gonna go with a 6-iron pitch just so I can get there. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit fast, but I'd rather be over there than not make it. Okay, yeah. Ugh. Okay, maybe that time I shouldn't change the clock. Ah, jeez.
This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. All right, 12-footer here.
Okay, right to left. I don't know if this is gonna make it, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
It's a bit too much speed.
He's putting this next one for birdie. And a 5-foot putt for him.
Okay.
For the bogey.
I don't want this to keep happening. I don't want to keep getting bogeys.
decent little putt there. Sitting at 3 over for the round here.
Hole 5. Here we go.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's pop this in the fairway.
Okay, here we go. Well, don't change much. Here we go. I say that, and I adjusted it, and now it's going to go off the fairway. I can just tell. Ah, boy.
Ugh. And around 230 yards to go for him.
That's switching to wood. No idea why, because that's going way over. Oh. There we go.
Well, you could have worse lies. There are worse lies on the course than this. This one's in the first cut.
Okay, my best bet here is a 1 iron, and I'll aim it that way. 1 iron time! And that is just enough. Just enough speed to get there. That was a bit concerning, actually, but there we go.
Nice. And around 195 yards to the pin for him. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down.
That one missed. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Okay, a 23-footer from here.
Left to right. Bit too much.
Yikes.
Bit too much adjustment.
Right
Perfect
by the hole.
speed.
And
was
he's
not
setting
ideal.
up for the birdie putt here. Six-foot putt for him. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, this next putt for the par. Well done.
Yeah, there we go.
And his bogey putt.
At least I'm not gonna. At least I'm not gonna be last now.
3 over for the round.
Hole 6. Par 5. Here we go. Whoa.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
That is heading towards the sand trap. Actually, well, I say that, but it ended up in rough.
All right, you're gonna put this in the fairway.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim it about here. Let's see what happens. Good boy. That is more speed than I was expecting. See, this time I went into a sand trap.
Ooh. All right, let's see what he does on this one.
All right. That is going into the out of bounds. Out of bounds!
And we join him now in the rough.
I guess I'm doing a layup shot. Which for me I'm gonna have to do now because I'm in a sand trap. If I was on the fairway, I probably would be able to get there in two.
Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what this fella does.
Good boy. Okay. One iron, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sure they can make that. I'll go with a 6 iron for layup shot here. After learning what my previous ghost did in rough.
Okay, you're out of the bunker. That's pretty good.
Let's see what he'll do here. He's got about 225 to go.
That's like, I think a 5 would from the sound of it. This is going all the way over here. And that went off the green. There's a lighthouse over there. Time for an 8 iron pitch. Actually, I need a 9 iron pitch. Aim it this way. Now that, ooh. Yeah, okay, say ooh. Now that is much better.
Good stuff.
I'll take the birdie.
Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think?
Okay.
13 feet for his putt here. And for him, this will be for the birdie.
Four feet to the hole. You can do this.
Yeah, well, theoretically I can. Yeah, there we go.
Nicely done for the bird.
Birdie, finally. I'm definitely not going to be my green ghost who's got
And this next
Double
one is
over.
for his double.
Double over? That doesn't make sense. Double bogey. There.
And after that one, your adjusted score is 3 over.
Hole 7. Literally every other tee except for these are at level with this. With the pin. The furthest tees are the only ones that I actually have to make a club adjustment too. Decent shot.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's see another one.
Alright, yes, okay, so 5 iron is... I'm gonna go with the 5 iron, but with lots of loft. Here we go.
Wow, it's going to have to bite.
Oh yeah, I should have done 6 iron. Oh boy. Yeah, a bit too much club.
What'd I tell ya?
And he's ready to
Yeah,
let her
should've
rip.
done-
Let's see
yeah,
how this
should've
hole
gone
goes.
to the 6 iron in that instance. I guess I'm just too excited to use the 5 iron because I didn't have one of 10 episodes. Might have actually been longer than that. But yeah.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay, so I just need to do basically not what I just did. But there we go, that's fine.
Long putt for him. That's all I'll say. And a 15-footer for him. And he's setting up for a birdie here.
Okay.
Five-footer here, nothing too bad.
5 feet, but it's also very heavily right to left. So there we go.
Solid par, well done.
And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
And that'll keep you at 3 over for the round.
Basically the same as last time. Hole 8. I'm gonna fly over the camera box.
Okay, let's put this in the fairway.
Okay. I'll aim it towards this section, and then it should hopefully go that way. The wind. Yeah, that's what it's doing.
I'm liking it.
Da. Basically the exact same thing I just did, but a bit further away. Alrighty then.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
I don't know what I was doing here. I think I wasn't thinking is what I was doing. This is a draw because I had high wind. A fade shot. And it was a bit too much of a fade and went into the sand trap.
And we have about, I'd say 140-ish yards from here.
Okay, this is an 8 iron with some loft.
Hope this one bites.
Yeah, it looks like it will. Yep.
All right, you're on the green. You got a lot of work to do, but you are on the green.
And there's my ghost in the sand trap. Here he goes. He didn't even get to the green after that, so that's good. And this one, oh, what is this? How am I going to get out of this one? That was actually a decent recovery. Blech.
And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Putting from there.
All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Okay, yeah. So it was going all over the place, so I'm just going to aim it here and see what happens. There we go.
Awesome. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. And here he goes, putting for par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
Sitting at 3 over for the round.
Yeah, I can start again. Hold on.
And we have the 9th hole coming up.
Very elevated tee box here. So I think I'm going to be aiming over... Oh, this is all over the place. Look at all this. I'm going to aim over here and see what happens. Yeah, this is fine. I should have actually gone over there.
Sweet.
All right, let's see how he does.
Okay. Boop.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
That's a layup shot. Okay. Here I am going for it. Oh my goodness! That is insane speed! Insane speed.
He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down.
So 2 ghosts have laid up. One of them because they were in the sand trap, and the other one just because.
All right, looks like you're about 245 yards out at this point.
Yeah, I think I can make it there. I think I can do it. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is a good... I mean, the balance isn't helpful, but I am over there in 2, which is good! Although, I am not going to stay on the green at this rate. Oh, actually, I am.
Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm the only one who even made it on the green, evidently. Wow.
Okay, how's an eagle sound? Because if you sink this, you'll get one.
I'm just going to aim it over there and see what happens.
Get in there.
If I didn't hit it as hard, it probably would have gone in, honestly, but there we go.
And this next putt for him is for birdie.
Okay.
Little 5-footer here, nothing too scary. Nicely done dropping it for the bird.
No idea where
He's
these
putting
clouds
this one
came
for
from.
birdie.
There's clouds now. There's a singular cloud where the sun is.
And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Alright, hole 10.
Par 4 here. Let's have a nice
Oh
clean
my goodness.
drive.
First of all, I can barely see what I'm looking at. Oh, jeez, the red. Secondly, there's a big river under me. And third, I should probably... Ew. I mean, if I wanted to, I could try and cut it. I could try and cut that, but I'm actually going to go... I think I'm just going to use a 2-wood aim here. The sun's going to come out soon.
This one's looking pretty good.
Yeah. 2-wood just to play it safe. The sun is now out again.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay. Oop.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does.
So they wanted me to use a 1 iron, which I think we use a 5 hybrid instead because of the... I don't know, actually. No, actually, I'll keep with the 1 iron. Not the best shot, though, but... Hopefully it doesn't go too far away because... yeah, it won't. It's just going to go to the fairway. Okay.
And he will hit from the rough.
Rough. There it is.
And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin.
Okay. So this should be fine. Yeah, that's a good shot, actually.
Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. Here is his attempt at this 18-foot putt.
No strength. Ha ha ha.
To save par. Good putt. Well done.
I'm getting a lot of
He's
5
got a
foot.
3-footer here.
Getting a lot of 5 foot putts here.
This next putt is a par putt for him. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
And after that one, your adjusted score is 3 over.
Okay, hole 11.
And we are teeing off on, what is this? This is number 11.
I could try going for it, but if it either yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit short, but I hope it gets a good bounce. It got a decent bounce, and I'm on the fairway over there. That's good. That's the best possible
He's
outcome.
looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah, the best possible outcome, because I don't think any of these ghosts could get there. I mean, this one definitely couldn't because the wind was against him. And for some reason, it was a bad strike and went over to the left, which is even farther away from the pin. But there we go. Looks like this is another attempt at going for it. I think I was just trying to use the cart path to bounce over, but yeah, that time it did not work. If
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
I somehow did the same thing there, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, that was a bit too much to the left, and it went over there.
And he's setting up now about 130 yards out.
That was a really bad shot. It didn't go anywhere. Really. Heavy rough. Eh, boy. Yeah, here I'm actually on the fairway, but I'm actually going to use a lob wedge pitch here. Ooh, that's a really good approach. Look at that.
Sweet.
I can get a birdie. That's good. Oh, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's not too bad actually.
And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. This is a long shot, but he could make it. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. And he's got 13 feet to the cup. All right, this next putt's for his par.
Yeah, par.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
Which is definitely not gonna happen for me. I'm gonna get a birdie.
Nice putt.
Yay!
3 over for the round.
Here we go, hole 12.
Okay, let's see what happens here on this par 4. Let's go ahead and drop this one into the fairway and take it from there.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Because I think you can literally just go over here because the trees are so low. But yeah. I am going to aim here. Actually, yeah, aim here, but I'm actually going to move over here and do a draw shot. Here we go. Very wonky, but there we go. This, I have no idea where this is going. It looks like it's going to be safe. That's kind of impressive, actually.
Nice.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
That hit the cart path. Yeah, there we go.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
That one's not enough adjustment. It's going to go into the massive sand trap in the middle. Yep. Da 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 da. That is in out of bounds territory. I think it's playing it safe.
Well, let's see how he gets out of this one.
Not bad. There's some beaches over here, which is good. I always like that.
All right, we're right around 125 yards out.
It looks like. Oh yeah, this is definitely a challenge. Do some loft. High loft. Ooh. Just barely made it. It also didn't go anywhere near to the right. I thought the wind was going to carry it even a little bit, and it didn't.
Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out.
Okay, well. Oh, that nearly went in the hole from there. That would have been really good.
He's got a long putt to deal with here. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. This next putt will be for his birdie. He's got a 10-foot putt here.
Okay, let's see if you can save par here.
Hang on. There we go.
Nice putt. We're in the hole. Good stuff.
And he's lining this one up for what everyone hopes is a triple bogey.
Triple bogey, oh boy.
And after that one, your adjusted score is 3 over.
Well, now I'm not starting first again. Hole 13, here we go.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Okay.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
So this is... Ugh. I'm going to go with the 4 iron here and aim that way. That is the weirdest path I've ever had. What kind of swing path was this? Just enough.
Nice.
And just a bit too much.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Whoop. That one survived just because of a lucky bounce.
And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make.
Nice.
And we have a 27-footer from here to the cup.
Most of left or right, too. So I need to aim like this for it. Oh, I didn't adjust enough.
Jeez.
It would have went in, but I didn't adjust enough from that one.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. If he sinks this, he's got par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
There's a sailboat over there. I can see it. Hello.
Well done.
Well done.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 3 over for the round.
All right. Hole 14. Here we go. Par 5. There's a second lighthouse over there. I can see it.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Okay. So this time we need to aim over here. Here we go. Yep, this looks like it should be fine. Yep.
All right, let's see what he does on this one.
And that one's going into the rough. Okay. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I don't know why it says that. Okay, okay. Well, I'm going to see what happens when I go for this. Wait. Okay, I'll try again. Oh boy, where is that going? Well, okay, that's fine. It was not where I was. It was not where I was expecting, which was going to be like the sand trap. It went way left. You see, that one hit the sand trap.
And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one.
Okay, so my ball's over there. So that's fine, I guess. It is close enough. I can tell you I'm definitely not using a gap wedge for this. I'm using a pitching wedge. Yeah, there we go. That's decent. Stop. There we go. Okay.
And let's see how he gets out of this one. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens.
Well, there we go.
He's got a 16-footer. And here we go. This one for birdie.
It's going right to left. I might not be able to make it. Let's see.
Perfect.
Oh, that wasn't perfect.
Okay, he's
but
got 2
it did
feet
go
to
in.
go here.
Okay.
Sitting at 3 over for the round.
Hey,
here.
I can start again. Hole 15.
15th hole coming up.
444-yard par 4 again. This is going to be interesting. I need to aim, actually need to aim it this way because the bounce will go this way. Unless I do that, in which case it's not going to do anything much.
I'm
Is
liking that one.
yeah, but the bounce is going to go that way. Actually, not as much as I thought. Okay, not as much as I expected. It stayed on the fairway.
All right, let's see how he does.
Okay.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how
Plus
this hole
12.
goes for him.
That heavy wind made me go over there. Wow.
Okay, about 185 yards to the pin now for him.
That's going way right. Ugh. Ooh, that's an insane approach. Wow.
I'd say it looks like around 145 yards from the pin.
I have to keep with the 9 iron. 8 iron's gonna be a bit too much. Bad bounce, but it's okay.
Okay, nice approach.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Wee, what? Very right. I think it did club up as well.
And he's got 13 feet from the cup. Okay, here's your putt for birdie.
Now there's very much left to right. Oh boy. Not enough adjustment.
Unlucky.
That's not help. That isn't helpful at all.
He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Okay, this one for par.
I'll do this, and there we go.
And a decent little putt to end this one.
This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does.
Okay.
And after that one, your adjusted score is 3 over.
Indeed. Hole 16. Here we go. Bonk.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
We're all hitting that one spot. Bonk.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
This might be a bit too much adjustment. But here we go.
This one looks pretty safe.
Yeah, okay. This one's fine then.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And he will set up from around 235 yards out.
Okay, so it's wanted me to use a 1 iron, which actually that's fine. So here we go. 1 iron time. Here we go. That is going too far to the left. This boy.
Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go.
That's the pin. Oh, that pin's not ideal. So everyone went long. Yeah, everyone went too far. Okay, not ideal. Wow, that was just a terrible shot. That went way too far. Yeah, there's my ball right there. Okay. Oh, here I'm putting from that far away. Okay. Yeah, that went well, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
And 14-foot putt for him. Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup. And this next putt's for his
Oh,
par.
of course it is. Yeah.
Three feet to the hole here.
There we go.
Decent little putt
Not
there.
too bad.
And he's lining up this bogey putt.
Yeah, next up is the 17th.
3 over for the round.
Here we go. That was not a good shot. What was I doing? Eh, boy.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm using 1 iron again, but I think I'm gonna use. Oh. Okay, this is where I'm gonna use this 5 hybrid. Will this even make it? And the answer is no. It's gonna go right into sand trap. Okay. That's very unfortunate. So that means I need. Ooh boy. 95% power, 1 iron. Here we go. To make it basically like a 2 iron. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I wanted, but I also wasn't really aiming towards the pin. I just wanted to get over there. So yeah.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Looks like I wasn't the only person that did the same thing. So there we go.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. Here we go. This putt for birdie.
Okay. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, but here we go. That's probably too much speed.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that was close. I wasn't really aiming for it, but there we go.
Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down? Okay, he's got his 19-foot putt ahead of him. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
And he's setting up for the birdie putt here. Here he is, 6 feet out. Okay, this one for par.
Alright, so do that a little bit. And there we go.
Nice stroke on that one.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
I hit that so gently
And that'll keep you at 4 over for this round.
that it didn't even look like it was going to make that. There we go. Final hole.
Okay, the 18th hole here. Let's clear our heads. Got the clubhouse coming up after this. Just let it flow.
Alright, there we go. For once, I didn't. For once. Oh, this is going into the rough, though. Yeah, didn't quite get out of it.
And he's ready to
Yeah.
tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. First round of golfing in a long time on this game where I haven't just shanked a club for some reason. Or gone slow. Well, I say that, but I mean for my main shots.
And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Oh, yeah. Bouncing. Oh, where is this ball going? Holy crap. Okay. So I think in this case I'm going to keep with the 5 hybrid because, yeah. Oh, boy. Now I hope it's going to make it. Is it going to make it, or am I going to get a stroke penalty? No! That's not helpful.
And on that one, you wandered right out of bounds. Gonna have to reload.
Damn it. Okay, aim more this way then. I'm still shrinking it that way. I was hoping I would avoid that. But there we go.
And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here.
Okay. Don't think I hit that one quite right. Almost done. That almost would have went in if it actually kept the speed. I'm going to use a gap wedge here. Finishing off with a bogey is not, after that out of bounds situation. Actually, double bogey. Well, okay, there's not much I can do without that.
He's got a 10-foot putt here.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
Okay. There we go.
Nice putt. You're in there.
Finishing off with a +6, which is not ideal, but at least I'm not the worst. And there we go.
And 6 over par at the end of your round. Well, thanks a lot for the round today. It was a good time out there.
And there we go. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah. So after that, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have to start going through the ones I've been going through more recently. So the episodes won't be nearly as long. We will see. So thank you, Links, for watching me play some of the Golf Club 2019. I will see you, Links, later.